and it was just kind of like a by chance thing. I've got, you know, I feel like I got to watch this. It doesn't matter which sign you are. If you can pull some information out of it and it helps you with what's going on right now, then take what you can and leave the rest of it. All right, so the cards I pulled here so far is success. That's the one that was face down when I picked these up. And I hear the word direction. Not that you're looking for direction. You're getting ready to take a direction. That's what I get. Is there any more? Anything else for Virgo? And for your YouTubers, this is being done live on Facebook, on Rooster's Peacock, so you're welcome to come on over there. I can't do live on YouTube until I reach 1,000 subscribers. So Facebook people, if you want to, go over there and go ahead and hit subscribe. And once I hit 1,000 over there, it might take a minute, but I'll eventually get over there and start doing live readings there. I don't feel like pulling any more astral houses. It's all about success. This is about success for Virgo. And I think they're taking off on a new, I won't say necessarily a new direction, but something they've been putting on the back burner. How do I know that? Trusting your intuition. Yep. Okay. Where are we going to go with this? Why am I perplexed by Virgo? Success, trusting your intuition. Virgo has definitely completely been up in their head, which is not a bad thing, because now you're gonna take a direction. You're trusting your intuition, and you're actually speaking to the higher above. Okay, let's go this way. All right. And I have met a lot of people from every single zodiac sign, and I'll tell you right now, your Virgos are definitely. I thought Scorpios were really bad about being up in their head. Geminis are pretty bad about being up in their head. There's quite a few signs, but there's ones that stick out. Virgo definitely is up in their head. And again, this isn't just for March. This is going on right now. But I feel you're going to be taking, yes, follow your bliss. So whatever this is, you're taking action here in March. Yep. Right now, you're just kind of peeking at the idea. Do you see the keyhole? You see the beautiful river? All right, you're peeking through the keyhole right now. You're getting ready to take off on a new endeavor. And the answer is yes. That's the way to do it. Follow your bliss. Follow what makes your heart happy. And this has to do with success. So I almost feel like this is a career. Yeah, career endeavor. While in the meantime, you're savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So this is also Virgos who are finally, you know, just like last year, I was telling everybody else, everybody knows last year took and shook you up, shook every single sign up, shook you up, turned you around, and is making you take a direction. I mean, there's no choice to it. And this year is about putting that direction in order and actually doing something about it. Sifting through all the stuff in your, not just your brain. Perhaps you're actually cleaning out your home. Perhaps you're actually getting rid of clutter. Because what do they say? Okay, yep, all right, I'll take that one too. But at the same time, Virgo's learning to relax. Virgo doesn't always relax. And Virgo, this is another one. This is another sign who is clearing out stuff, and they do have a direction, and they're getting ready to take it. And literally peeking through that keyhole is what's going on right now. And I feel there's only one group here for Virgo. Okay? Simplifying your life. Yes, cleaning stuff out. Not just mentally, but you're also cleaning out stuff. Literally, I think you're physically cleaning out stuff, and it's not just spring cleaning. You're literally cleaning out crap, the clutter. Because what do they say? Or how do they put it? Let's put it this way. Your life is a reflection of how you are mentally. So if you have a lot of clutter and crap everywhere, that's probably what's going on up in your head. Well, Virgo is now simplifying stuff. They're clearing out not just physical stuff, not just like cleaning their house. They're cleaning out people too. Virgo is cleaning house, literally, all the way through their life. Spiritually, excuse me, I haven't eaten. So you're simplifying your life and you're cleaning everything out mentally. You're also learning to have some balance to where you can sit there and actually relax and start enjoying stuff instead of sitting here, because Virgo up in their head. Okay, hold on here. I'm missing something. Okay, that's it. So anyway, Virgo has actually, just like a lot of signs, have come to a point that this is dwelling in their truth. They finally found not just a direction, because Virgo had direction, but they just had too much going on at one time, too many different directions. Well, they're going to be following one that's going to give them not just pleasure like taking a bath, also it's like pleasure mentally, so they can relax and actually enjoy where they're at in life. That's what it is. So instead of always being jumping to the next whatever it is, Virgo is actually sitting here working on a more relaxed, pleasant life. What else am I missing here? In the home. On the moon. All right, I get it. And I saw the beast too. Yep, I'm going to take those. Yep, I'll take that too. Yes, I'll explain here in a minute. I go to where I'm drawn, and these are the cards I was drawn to. And I've got 2 cards up here. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm going to take this down so you guys can see what I am doing. All right, so what I've got here is just what I said with Virgo. The reason I couldn't find the direction in which you're going is you guys already know which direction you're going. You're just kind of cleaning house mentally, physically, all the way around. And you're actually starting to simplify your life enough that you can enjoy it. Okay? So I've got, and you started with your home, not just within yourself, because like I said, for some reason I have felt like saying that whenever your life is up in complete upheaval, you can look around that person's environment and say, yeah, that person's, it's a lot of clutter going on up in there. Sorry about my stomach. Okay, so anyway, we've got the moon. And when I'm looking at the moon right here, I don't feel like this is something hidden, but the word illuminate comes to me. All right, and let's see. What else? Oh, okay. When is the moon? I'm not an astrologist, so. All right, this is in the past. So Virgo took and actually came upon this realization around the last moon. That's what I'm getting. And when I see illumination, because either the moon illuminates or it hides things, I don't feel this is hidden. This is not hidden. This is, and you're not sitting here telling everybody about what you're doing. This is another sign. This is self-work. This is turning yourself. You've already been shook up like a soda pop bottle, about to bust last year. Now you've got direction. Now you've had your time to think. Now you have left. You're ending with the death card. You're ending. This is not death. It could be, you can read it like that, like it's basically a death of your old self and the way you view things. It's an end. And an end to what? To the beast. It could be past traumas, past relationships, or Virgo has a tendency sometimes to be a lot rougher on themselves than what other people, what really is actually going on. You know what I mean? They'll beat themselves up a lot more. You're letting this go. This I felt like putting over here. You're already putting the work into the process. I'm still holding this. There's something to this. I will get it. And this also, you see the crab, this could also represent Cancer as well. Okay, this could represent the sign Cancer. Take it how you will. I'm still looking at that. Mercury retrograde is done. I'm not an astrologist, but I believe it's done on the 21st. And the number 21, because I kept wanting to hold on to this. Number 21, Mercury retrograde, and I don't know why this came to me, but Mercury retrograde is done the 21st. This number right here is 21, and I did not want to put this card down because I was missing something. And I think it's a number 21, February 21st. You're already putting this into action even before March happens. I mean, I fully believe, and it feels right, that Virgo is no longer, I mean, you went in your crossroads not long ago. Matter of fact, there was quite an upheaval. Anyway, the scales are going to be balanced. Now, I got the Father card. And this one, I'm not sure where to go with this one yet. So I'm going to stick this one here. And it could also be, let's see. The scales are being balanced. This could be either about an actual father, a father figure. Or it could be, you see the son and you see the father. It could actually be a way that you were raised. Maybe you're taking a different direction. Or maybe you're going back to your roots. Yeah. Okay, hold on here. You guys, I don't know. This is yep, getting your stamina back. The libido, it can either have to do with sex or it can actually do with your stamina and how you get going in life. You wake up, if you got a bunch of clutter and stuff, whether it's physically or up in your head, then you're constantly worn out. Well, you're getting your stamina back. Virgo is moving on Onward and upward is what I'm getting. Around the 21st at the end of Mercury retrograde, you're already doing this. You guys are doing this right now, but you're going to see, you see that keyhole? I keep wanting to go back to the keyhole. See the keyhole right here? You guys are just that close, literally. And I think on the 21st, I think you're going to see some answers. Like, it's almost like my life is truly guided. Why am I perplexed? I'm not perplexed on this. I don't know how to explain it. Usually, there's really nothing Virgo's got. I mean, you guys know what you're doing. I mean, there's stuff from the past and stuff, but you're just letting it go and you're kind of moving on. And that's what the keyhole is, because at the end of that keyhole is your other happy life. It's actually being fulfilled and actually starting to live instead of just living in a pattern is what I'm getting, okay? All right, I'll show you that here in a minute. I want to see what this is going first. All right, this is what I'm getting here. 3 of Diamonds. I'm not going to read all the words right now. Not yet, okay? I got the 5 of Hearts. And I got the 2 of Hearts. And I got the 3 of Spades. All right. So the 3 of Diamonds is talking about a legal document. This may not even be a legal document. This may just be something that, you know, words are a written contract kind of, you know, or a verbal contract, same as, you know, for a lot of people. For me, whenever I shake on something or I say something to somebody else, I really mean what I say. Right? That might as well just be a written legal document because, you know, that's the way it's going to be. For Virgo as well, it's not just, let's see, yeah, this has to do, yep, so I keep seeing the handshake, you know, when you shake on it. So just remember that for this card right here, and it feels like it's some kind of contract, all right? So I'm guessing it's a verbal contract. Then we've got the 5 of Hearts, the card of broken promises, tears, and regret. This feels like the past to me. But it also could lead to an end of a love affair or cherished hopes. Why? Because sometimes, like I said, Virgo, this is Virgo overcoming this. They are done. Done with this beast. They are done. They're going to kill off their past, and they're moving on to build a much better future for themselves. And you're sitting at the keyhole. You're sitting at the keyhole. No matter what, you're going to be led in the right direction. That's what I feel. Yep. So this is Virgo up in their head a lot. I mean, a lot. Let's see here. And see, the 2 of Hearts, it's, you know, I see a lot of words, but the way I read these, sometimes it's like a yellow highlighter and certain words will pop out. All this, I mean, obviously it has to do with love because it has the number 2. All right, it's 2 of Hearts. But what I'm looking at is enrich your life through friendship. So working on friendship could, yeah, working on friendship. That's all I need to say about that. I don't know. This is a little strange. Whatever it is, you will have your answer very soon. So there's questions here. Yes, you are in the right direction. And yes, you're dwelling in your truth. And you're basically, I mean, yeah, you're going to start living again is what it is. Yep. If you're waiting for an answer, this answer is going to come quite quickly. It's going, and in a sudden resolution, you will find the answer and clarity on, if you've got a situation going on, you're going to find this clarity very soon. And I mean, it will be just so fast. But just remember, whatever it is just clearing out the past so you can have a brighter future. That's what it feels like, because you're already well on your way. So once you overcome in the past, ways of thinking, and you start actually enjoying life and living in the present moment and decluttering your brain and decluttering your environment, the scales are going to be balanced. What are the scales going to be in stamina? You're going to get your stamina back. I feel already Virgo is already well on their way with this. Well on their way. And either this is a father figure, or it could be a partner. Okay? All right, that's a little strange. That one was strange. Let's see. I do feel like, see, this is the reason I think it's strange is Virgo is completely, well, I mean, they know their direction. And on the 21st of this month, which is the end of Mercury retrograde, I believe, you're going to be well on your way doing this. And then into March, you're already started down this path. This keyhole is going to open up. So no matter what, even if there's a few things that you've got to clean up and you're still waiting for answers on a few things, for Virgo, you're dwelling in your truth. The truth will set you free and you will get the truth. Hi, Miss Mary. Sorry, let me rewind here. I'm not rewinding. Refresh. My brain needs to be refreshed. All right, let's see here. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, I don't necessarily think it has to do with all the situation, but for whatever reason, I think what it is there's somebody on here right now that was actually, because I felt like pulling the spirit deck. So I feel that there's a Virgo that actually wanted a message from spirit. This is totally different than what I'm used to. Let me tell you. I mean, this is perplexing to me, but I mean, I get it. So I'm just going to go with my gut on this. I mean, that's pretty much the reading for Virgo. I mean, you're well on your way. It's great. You're following you're following your bliss. You're trusting your intuition. You're not up in your head anymore like you were. You know your truth to be your truth because you're simplifying your mind and you're simplifying your life and you're actually starting to enjoy stuff. I mean, literally, simple pleasures in life could be the biggest thing ever. Okay? Scales are going to be balanced around the 21st. You guys are in the right direction. So this next one right here, I think this is just a message to somebody on here. And like I said, even if you're not a Virgo, if you're on here and you were looking for a message from spirit, I feel like drawing from, as I can't see, drawing from the spirit deck. That is kind of strange. All right. Yeah, I don't feel like pulling anymore for Virgo. There we go. So what is the message to either a Virgo that is actually missing somebody on the spirit side or whoever has popped on here that wants an answer from spirit? Okay. Okay. Okay, so you got the snow leopard. Oh, look. Hey, you can see it really well now. It's like a spotlight. Okay, Matthew McGuire, I've got some vibes for you. Get off my post. All right? Bye. Anyway, we've got the snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So Virgo is not necessarily so much going to be up in their head. They're going to be dwelling in the truth. So this message from spirit is definitely continue. I mean, Virgo, or yeah, actually it does. You've been dwelling in your truth. You've been sitting here, for a while, you were up in your head. This is actually coming in touch with yourself. So the message from spirit is continue to do that because you are well on the way to, you're on the right path. And then we have the weasel, okay? Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes and ears and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So instead of being all up and you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this message right here, it could be, but it does not feel. That's why I was separating the readings. You know, when I said that was all I got for Virgo. Y'all's on the right direction. You guys are doing great. You're ahead of a lot of signs. This right here may not be for a Virgo. This is a message from spirit to somebody who is watching. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So basically, this is for somebody who is having to take some time to themselves, to be within themselves and actually get to know themselves. So that's why I don't feel it has to do with this. And you're actually having to silence your mind when something wants to come out your mouth. The message from spirit is you need to silence yourself, silence your brain. Sit back, watch, and see what's actually going on before you jump to something. Slow jumping to conclusions. That's what I feel. That is what your message is. Is there anything else? Yep. Okay. Last message from Spirit. Condor. It says you're too enmeshed in the situation. And here it is again. Step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So yeah, I don't feel this was for Virgo. I think this was actually for somebody who was on here. And it was a message from Spirit, from somebody who's passed on. So basically, step back, zip the mouth, don't say anything is what they're saying, and actually just sit there and watch. You can learn a lot more sometimes by not saying a thing and watching people's actions. That's the message. Virgo, this is definitely a very different one, I will tell you. Okay. You know what? For Virgo, I'm going to do a couple closing thoughts. Like I said, this one right here, I don't feel that was for Virgo. That was for somebody who popped on and was looking for an answer. Okay, so for closing thoughts, where should I go for this? All right. Closing thoughts for Virgo. Fertility. Willpower. New beginnings. Now, this could do with somebody who was possibly wanting to get pregnant, and pregnancy is a possibility, but that's not really what it feels like for me. With fertility, willpower, and new beginnings, it just tells me that, you know, whenever fertility, just what it says. Being fertile in the way, and this is for Virgo, and I don't think this has to do with the literal pregnancy. I think this has to do with this new way of you, Virgo, and the new way that you're in direction you're taking. Fertility, yeah, exactly what it says. I don't feel like I need to put anything else into it. Is fertility. How are you going to do this? You're going to make something very fertile in your life. That's it. Yeah, you're going to make something very fertile in your life. How are you going to do this? By the willpower that you're getting. What's the willpower for? Okay, and I want to show you this. New beginnings, but I want you to see something. Do you see this one right here? See the keyhole? Looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Getting closer to that keyhole. Virgo is coming through. Virgo is coming through, and you're going to start it's a whole, almost like a whole new, and I can't say you can never be, you know, you can't go back to the past. I don't think Virgo wants to. This is you building a new you, a new way of doing stuff. This is you building your future from the way that you wanted it to be a long time ago, and Virgo getting out of their head. Every sign so far has been up in their head. And, you know, with the last year, it's not surprising. It truly is not. Okay, so closing thoughts. You guys are on the right path. There's really not much more I can say for Virgo. And this is, like I said, just for this, it was one group. So this message was meant to go out to certain Virgos. If it, you know, take what you can and leave the rest. And like I said, the one where it was reading from Spirit, the message from Spirit, that was, I do not believe that was for a Virgo on here. I believe that was for somebody who just popped on and needed to have the message. All right, guys. I'll go ahead and open it up for a couple questions if you guys have any. If not, I'm going to be popping off here. I'm not sure if I'll get to the other signs today. I certainly won't get to all of them. Has anybody got a question? I'll give you a minute. And do you realize a lot of people are popping on 5-10 minutes and it still says I'm live? No, I'm going to tell you right now, this will be ended before 5 o'clock Central Time, US, okay? Anybody got a question? Oh, Matthew McGuire. While I'm waiting for people, let's take care of you. Such a waste of time. See ya. Okay, has anybody got any questions? Anybody? Nope. Okay, so I'm ending this video about 4:57 Central Time, US. Okay, so when you guys come on, just realize that I know it seems like I'm still on, but I'm not. Okay? All right, if I'm able to later, I may come on for a general, or I may go to the next sign. I'm not sure. I've got a few things I've got to do. But as always, I love doing these, and hopefully I'll be able to do more of them. But I'm going to pop on off here, guys. See you on the next one.